Alright, just doing a quick video on the Polish MP6. Now, as you may notice, I also have the M2000 out. That is because it is my personal opinion that the Polish MP6 is a conventionalized dual-port version of the M2000, and I'll show you why in a little bit. But we'll go over the MP6 first and just its features. It's a current NATO 40mm mask. It doesn't have a diaphragm on the side, it's just a blanking plug. It can be easily converted to either hand. It has a rubber suspension or rubber suspended valve system similar to the M2000. There is the XL valve at the bottom, similar to the M40 series, and well, not really M40 but more like the C4. Plastic cover, voice diaphragms under there, drinking tube, which is the same one as used on the US M40, M17 and so on and so forth. US style drinking canteen adapter. Alright. Mask ball, sizing, one name of the mask. Its production markings are here. If I can show them. There we go. Alright, here's the inside of the mask. Drinking tube, it turns with the system when you flick it up and down. It has a very, very small voice diaphragm, but it works pretty well. It's got little deflectors on the side and a hole at the top, so an Avon style nose cup system. The intakes are just under there. Not sure if you can see it. There we go. Now, the features of the mask, it has a very similar head harness system to the M2000. It's made of a thicker material though. Yeah, it's a pretty modern mask. It's comfy. Its voice diaphragm sounds like this. It's alright. It's a good mask. I like it. Comfy. Does the job. The accessories that came with it was this canteen. Stop snoring. The dog is snoring. Yeah. This filter, an MP5. Yeah, it's a 40mm NATO mask. So there. The haversack, carry bag, whatever you want to call it, has this little, I don't know what you call it, thing that goes out. A bag foreskin. I have no clue what to call it. You can tuck that in. When you put in the mask, you pull that up and you put the mask in there, then you fold that up, I guess. Maybe it's a waterproofing system, which would explain what these are. It's nice to see one inbuilt in a mask. It has a little pocket there. There we go. Don't remember if it has any markings or tags or anything on it. Not that I remember. There's another thing down there. Probably for decon kits or something. There's that. The face form. It's meant to go under the peripheral seal, but I normally keep it stored like this because supposedly they have a bad habit of de-shaping or deforming the peripheral seal of the mask. So yeah, I just normally leave it folded in like that. Now, I'm just going to go over why I think it's a M2000 copy. Alright, now on my last video on the M2000 I forgot to mention that it has, the TISOT systems are on the side, not the top, so they go through there, they come from the top, up and around, defogging lenses, into the nasal cup, exhaled out through the XL valve, which you can see down there. there's the intake. You can see through and see the intake, which is under there. So anyway, because this one is a dual port system, it has to have the cutter in the top rather than the sides, but you can tell by the shape of it, it is very much based on the M2000. I know the M2000 isn't the only master that does this. I know there is the Chinese S10, and I think even the S10, well, the S10 anyway, has similar little deflectors. But the strap system on these is nearly identical. But you'll see these have a funky little sort of pivot to them, whereas the M2000 does not. That's a size large, as I pointed out earlier. Alright, now onto the fronts of the mask. Similar sort of a plastic valve casing. Exact same outsert system. No, they are not cross-compatible, but they clip in the exact same way. Don't have them for this yet. Don't think I ever will. Kind of rare. And now there's this. You take that off by pull it. Yep, that clips off. And funnily enough, it's the exact same on the Polish MP6, except it's down here and you just gotta push this little thing. Just a moment. Alright, got it. So there, and then we just do that, push that, this pops up. There we go. Interestingly, it has a lubrication system around the drinking tube. Never seen that on a gas mask, so that's a bit odd. Yeah. It's a very high quality gas mask. Not quite Western tier, but they're getting there. The Polish are getting there. Eastern Europe in general is catching up. But yeah, as I said, I believe it's a M2000 copy in sorts. Well, not a copy, but it's heavily inspired by it. Right down to the drinking systems. Same sort of swivel valve system on either. Right down to the lenses, the tabs. The only difference is it's conventional setup and different sort of valve system, because 1 versus 2 ports. That's it. Thank you for watching, I suppose.